lasting peace and security for the region.
Well, following this, a senior Hamas official has told the BBC the group had asked for amendments to the proposals. As you can see, I've got Mohamed Taha with me in the studio from BBC Arabic. Hello again, Mohamed.
Hello, sir.
So let's talk about these latest developments on a possible truce. What more can you tell us?
There is now a response from Hamas to the proposal that has been made in Paris earlier in January. This proposal was described by the Qataris as positive, but was described by the American president as over the top. So Antony Blinken will be discussing this response from Hamas in Israel today with the Israeli officials, including the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu.
And in terms of the fighting, what's the latest on that as well?
Fighting is intensified in Gaza at the moment. There are shelling on Deir el-Balah and Khan Yunis. There are reports about one officer killed from the Israeli side and 3 soldiers. There are tens of killings from this shelling. The humanitarian situation now in Gaza is really dire. The humanitarian organization saying that the health system is collapsing, and there are 2 hospitals now might be out of service: Al-Amal Hospital in Khan Yunis and Nasser Hospital in the middle of Gaza. But everybody now is feeling optimistic that this truce might happen, and it might be a longer truce that allow the humanitarian aid to come inside Gaza, and this fighting also to stop. And I want to add something related to this truce that Benjamin Netanyahu at the moment is wishing to link this truce with normalizing the relationship or building diplomatic relationships with Saudi Arabia. That might give him a leeway if he has to withdraw from his targets in fighting in Gaza, which is destroying Hamas, and keep military presence in Gaza, along with returning the hostages with a military action.
In terms of the Israeli chief military spokesperson saying 31 of the remaining hostages that were held in Gaza are dead, that's the new news where the families have been informed. What's being said about that, if anything, in the sort of Arabic press or Arabic social media? Hamas
already announced it before that there is a number of the hostages died because of the military action in Gaza. They said this is a proof that the military action will not be able to get these hostages out, and the only way for these hostages to get out is to exchange these hostages with Palestinian prisoners. Benjamin Netanyahu said last week that he is not going to do that because practically this is the end of his government, with the right-wing ministers opposing any exchange with the hostages with Palestinian prisoners.
Okay, Mohamed, once again, thank you very much for keeping us up to date. Now let's move on to the latest news in the US.